right next to me. So this should be pretty interesting. Dan Edge's pseudo floaty team, Jpeg+Ka-Master, probably gonna run Falcon. Who might? Oh, I'm right. Is JPEG port 2? Are you port 2, JPEG? Okay. JPEG's real big on not being the lighter colored Falcon. He's not about that lighter colored life. Alright, I'm gonna let Rock starting up on Battlefield. Just as the best of 3. Just the best of 3 right now. Oh, and Edge opens up hard on JPEG. Basically right off the bat, started up with a crouch cancel rest. Crouch cancel to dodge a grab to a rest. Oh, Ka-Master going hard on both of the other blue team players though. So that rest is the only thing that blue team's actually even got in this game. They've stacked up some damage. JPEG's actually taken some more heat already. Ka-Master might be in edge guard position. Is he done? Oh no, Dan gives up the ledge just a little bit too early. Nice wave dash through forward smash. Edge's wave dash out of shield forward smashes are not to be messed with. That was a very scary setup to deal with. Jigglypuff's forward smash is insanely powerful. Great down smash, I think, from JPEG on that one. Oh, Edge trying to set up an up tilt rest, but did not have enough percent to get it into that position. Yeah, this blue team is like the tilt to do nasty things to you team. Dan gonna be zoning with a lot of his forward tilts and whatnot. Oh, accidental great edge grab from Dansdaman. Edge tries to cover that. Jigglypuff not super mobile, so you have to really pay attention to where your attacks come out. Edge considering the edge guard on Ka-Master. Great edge guard. Wow, good links from the knockoff to the 2 hits. Oh, and he actually killed his teammate with that up air, and we're looking at basically a tie game. JPEG bleeding out though. He's at 63% on his last stock. That one stock handicap at the beginning from getting rested is pretty rough. Edge looking to get his shield broken, so he has to be really careful. We got some new people, that's sick. What's up, Evan? Oh. Oh, and JPEG's looking to die. So there's some new people in the venue. I'm just excited to see new faces. And JPEG's out. Dan's got 2 stocks. Edge has a full 1. He does not rest the recovery. What? You can rest that, right? I'm pretty sure you can rest that failed up B. Nonetheless, Dan's getting a grab. Edge needs to play close if he wants to capitalize on the rest setup. Might not even be worth doing at this point, though. Because if he rests his teammate on it. Not Spy Machine. And yeah, first game's gonna go to Danny Melee and Edge Angels Landing Squadron. Edge, Dan. Why didn't you come in time for teams, dude? What? You took the bus to get here? I want you to play more teams. You're good at it. You carried Sabu's ass. So I'll probably actually play on stream next. But we'll see. We'll see. No big deal if not. Dan switching to Fox on Final Destination. Ka-Master switching to that goofy plumber guy, Luigi. So Edge and Ka-Master have actually had some pretty close sets before. Not a lot of Jigglypuff practice for Ka-Master, and Edge doing work. Perfect team edge guard. Great job from both of them. Big first lead, 40% only. Jpeg gets tagged by the Firefox. Dan's Fox actually is pretty good too. And because his teams, the chaos that Luigi does to Fox gets nullified a little bit. He still does damage really fast, but that's going to be the strategy, is to wipe out Fox. That's the thing with this team. The strategy against Edge is to just ignore him. Get him out of the way and stop fighting against him. That's kind of why Jpeg and Kyle had so much problems against Psycho Midget and Kira. Is they weren't really playing teams, because you can 2-on-1 the fast faller on a floaty fast faller team really often, especially if the other floaty is like Jigglypuff. Same thing with Samus. Samus, because she takes so long to recover, you get a lot of 2-on-1 opportunities. Edge losing his first stock. Dan in a position maybe to get Edge guarded, but Edge gets back in the game fast enough. Edge just throwing out those back airs, putting on damage. Dan takes the Luigi Buster, whatever that move's actually called. Luigi Missile, I think. Oh, back air, back air. Great DI from Ka-Master. How do you DI perfectly getting back air twice? That's insane. Oh, Dan just lets it rip with a charged forward smash at like 130. Accidentally saves Ka-Master. Finally, Ka-Master dies. Edge holding stocks more than anyone. Jpeg yet again the one that's been getting hit the most. You have to be so careful against Luigi when he's at 0% as Fox. See, now Dan's getting jacked because he like let slip one of his like aerial pressures. Yeah, the strategy definitely for Dan is to not deal with Ka-Master on the one-on-one too much, because Ka-Master is going to take him to town. It's a good split. Edge, and actually because of how Ka-Master worked Dan that stock, it basically cost Blue Team their lead because they weren't really playing the team's setup correctly. It's a very critical up smash. It's important that Jigglypuff was not a kill percent, but that only killed Jpeg. Uh-oh, Jigglypuff in trouble now. Weird edge positioning, and Red Team now looking to suddenly take it. They need to kill Jpeg ASAP so that they can get Luigi out of there. They need to make this a 2-on-1 as fast as possible. That's the right idea, but it's too late. This I don't see happening. But we're gonna go to game 3 on oh wow. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's Ka-Master on Final Destination. It's not gonna happen. So Dan's gonna be able to choose his character depending on the switches here. Alright, so we're going to Battlefield, which is the first stage they played on, I'm fairly certain. I guess that was an agreed upon thing. This time it's another team arrangement that we haven't seen so far in this set. Dan switched back over to Sheik, Ka-Master remaining Luigi from the second game, which was very successful. Partially because he had the one-on-one against Dan a lot on the Final Destination match. So as the strategy here is, once you get Jigglypuff out of the way, is to focus on the other character, and Dan gets dusted. Ka-Master actually loses his stock kind of awkwardly there. Jpeg, strangely, the one holding stocks now. Oh, Dan with a beautiful conversion. What the? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Jpeg with the survival DI gets him comboed. Jigglypuff goes for a cheesy rest. Does not quite work against Falcon. Dan kind of breaks him out. At least he doesn't get a full hit forward smash. If Edge is able to go hamburgers on the rest, then it's going to be real devastating for Red Team. But he hasn't landed one since that very first rest in Game 1. That's the thing with Sheik, is Sheik, it's kind of hard for her to set up grabs in teams because her throws aren't good in teams, so it's less useful for her. I texted Psycho yesterday, fuck yourself, Cameron. I also told you it's not gonna fucking happen, so super fuck yourself. I told you. I gave you the heads up not to get your hopes up. I texted Psycho yesterday afternoon as soon as I saw you ask that you wanted people to talk to him. He like on the Facebook group or something, or maybe it was, no, it was on Twitter. I don't know if I still have my text log, but I definitely, I even said Cameron wants you a JPEG, and so do the rest of us. But I didn't get my hopes up like an idiot. So we got a pretty close game, actually very, very close game. Ka-Master on his last stock here. JPEG hurting. So the matchup really needs to be Jigglypuff Luigi as much as possible, just because Luigi can't really work Jigglypuff like he can on a lot of other characters. Oh no, it wasn't yesterday afternoon. It was like after midnight on that first day or something. So it's even earlier than I said. Dan bleeding. So this is actually one of those false leads, basically, because if Jigglypuff and Dan die at the same time, they're super behind right away. That's devastating. Good thing Ka-Master just can DI. Oh, that's even worse. That sucks. Unfortunate. But here, it says Cameron and the rest of us really want you a JPEG tomorrow. See? There's proof up there. I don't know if it's it says Andrew Joseph, Psycho. I tried. Alright, so I'm playing on stream, right?